If they look at Caspa, gotta make sure my volume is up here. All right, this is Caspa versus Bitcoin on the weekly. Okay, this thing is ready. You got a resistance here. It looks like it's ready to take it out. Okay, on the weekly chart, take a trend line, bring it down through here. All right, that thing is just about ready. Let's go in on it daily because it looks like it's doing just about ready to break here for a fifth wave. Okay, you can see it right through here. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's going to fire up here for a fifth wave. All right, on the daily RSI heading to the upside. This looks good. Caspa versus Bitcoin, and I'm sure probably the rest of the market does too. You know, getting a bounce out of quite a bit of stuff today. Caspa versus Bitcoin is up 5.43%. Let's take a look real quick at the total market cap here. See if we hit any key levels here, right? The total's free. Let's go out on the weekly. Remember these big wedges that we've had going on here, right? Let's see where we're at with this. All right, still a long ways to go, right? We still have to make it up through here yet. Okay, looks like a fourth wave pullback right here. Looks pretty. This is on a weekly. Let's go on a daily, see if we can make something out here. Yeah, looks like a 5-wave pattern right here. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can this wick here, I'm going to kind of ignore that as far as taking any kind of measurement on this thing, but look at that, nailed it right on the dot at 1618 right here. That's why I use this Fibonacci all the time. I mean, people, you can say what you want about this thing, it works. It's amazing. I mean, it's just absolutely right on the dot, boom, you know, and we're getting a bounce. Daily RSI just turning to the upside. What's weekly look like? You got the weekly still coming down. The monthly's coming down, but looking like it's ready to bounce here, don't it? I mean, looks like it finished up that 5-wave, bouncing right off the top here of 2. Yeah, can't really come any deeper, right? Closing candle below this below wave 1 here would violate everything as far as the wave count goes. You do have a 5-wave down here though too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, ABC or 5 waves down and a new set of 5 waves up here. Yeah, I mean, this looks good. It's looking fine. It looks like possibly a correction is over in here. But right down here on a monthly, you can see this. Let's get this off here. But once you break up through these levels, you always, you know, with the 1618 as your next target. Okay, right down here you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Right, then you would expect the corrective structure in there, which we got. All right, we got the 5 waves down in here. You know, normally you'd expect A, B, C. You know, all kinds of structure in here. Let's put the Fib up here. See if we got a 618 in here. You know, we got a 702 right here. Pull it down on top. Connected right with that wick right there, or over here. You know, looks like a completed correction to me. You know, that's the crypto total market cap. That's excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if we come up here, let's go to the total market cap. What's that look like in here? All right, pull this up as soon as I get a hold of it. Right. I mean, if you come over here, you have a 702 right here, pulled down on top. You know, should be, boy, looks like a possible bottom. 5 waves over here. and when extended through the 1618, almost a 2618 here. You know, which is normal. I mean, that's nothing major. That happens. I mean, if it stopped every time on a 1618, that would make trading pretty easy, right? Let's take a measurement from here and see where we're at as far as yeah. It's looking pretty good, really. I mean, yeah. I mean, not too bad at all. I talk about that 382 all the time, right? For the pullback, I said Bitcoin had to at least get to that 382, and like, boy, did it ever! I mean, it just absolutely. Look at this. Let's go to Bitcoin. Where's the chart we were using here? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Let's open this up. I mean, look at this. This thing absolutely nailed it right on the head. Okay, we were looking for a 382. Let's pull this over. I mean, look at that. Let's get that 5 wave off there. Look at that. Right on the dot. I mean, we were looking for a 382. The width of this wedge that we made in here. It's going on daily, a little bit closer. Yeah. Look at that. Unbelievable, right? We were looking for 5 waves in here, okay? So are we going to get a pull up here and a 5th wave down? If you come in on a 4-hour here, right, it would be right in that area where you would expect, a 4th wave to come up, a 382 retracement, somewhere in around there. Pull this down. Well, not quite yet. All right, a 382 would be up around 90,000. And then do we get that final push, or is this a bottom? Do we get the 5 waves here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we get that, or is this thing over? I mean, it could be done. I mean, absolutely could be done. When you look at the RSIs, the 4 hours on the floor, super oversold. The 8 hour, turning up bullish. 12 hour, turning to the upside. Daily, turning up. They look pretty good, right? The weekly's still coming down, and your monthly is rolling right over also. But all the other ones they're there. We got the 382 pullback. Does it come one more push down, or is that it? Okay, that's the major question here. Okay, but we hit the width of this wedge right on I mean, you couldn't have done it pretty much any better. Nailed it. I mean, we put that right on the breakout, and it came right down to it. So we'll see what happens here with Bitcoin. But as you look at that, the daily RSI it's pointing right to the upside. So if we can get through these major levels, I would say if we get up through the 90, 93.5, whatever, get up through there. This has a real chance of it being a bottom. Now, typical wave 4, if we get a wave 4 pullback, would be, up in this area, 50% to a 382, right up in this area here, would be a typical bounce for a wave 4 back up. 1, 2, 3, 4 up into this box, and a 5th wave down. That would be your typical wave 4. All right, so we're going to pull this over. We'll see what happens. If it gets through that 50%, start pushing up here. That I would say that very good chance of bottoms in. All right, so we'll keep our eye on Bitcoin there for sure. The crypto bubbles. Let's see what's going on here. Wait till they update here. Okay, that's the update. I guess so. Last hour, you got some stuff moving. I mean, I had a nice little trade today. Now I'm in a short here, but which one was it here? Maybe this one here, I think. Over in Discord, Forkland. Ended up over 3x on it. It was today, January, February 25th, 309. So, yeah, a nice little trade. Now took a short on it. Hopefully that works out. If you want to join us, sign up for a level 3 membership, guys. It's only $15. You get a link to the Discord, and you get over 10 hours of videos to watch to show you how to start charting the charts. Anyway, let's take a look at Caspa over here. And a big shout out to the members. Thank you so much, guys. Again, I love you guys. You're the best. You really are. Let's see if we get some stabilization here. Be a little bit easier trading, that's for sure. Kind of waiting to see what happens here, right? Caspa, we have this box here that we put right here. Okay, that's one of them. All right, we put a box in this area. We said we needed to get a bounce, right, in this area through here, because it's pretty obvious when you look at this chart. I mean, if you can, then on the other, what do we have here? Let me take a quick measurement of this. We have a 618 in here. Now, see how it only came up to 50%. It just didn't get that 618, or ABC in here. Let's pull that down there once. Just boy, it's gonna be close. It really is. Then you got this area right here. Here's the deal with this thing. Okay, either it bounces, here, or Bitcoin has a bounce up, and we finally get that final push down. That's really the bottom line. We bounced right in this area where we needed to. Right, we got that. If you take a fib on here, pull it up. That's at 618.702. You can see the closing candle on the daily right on that 702. Starting to get that bounce to the upside. The daily RSI, look at it. Pointing up, looks good. 12-hour. Bullish also looks pretty good. And you can see, in here also, that, like I talked about yesterday, on these 5 waves down, and each one you'll also have 5 waves inside. 1, 2, 3. This 4th wave. What will really determine a lot on this, the same as Bitcoin, is that 382 area. I'm gonna go off the wick just so we do it correctly. And it's getting up towards that area. If it gets through, 10 cents, I would start feeling very comfortable that a bottom would be in here for this thing. That would get up through the 382 and the 50%, and that would get a wave 5. Start getting a wave 5 out of my mind. You hit 10.2, and I'd be comfortable saying that that's it. This thing's heading to the upside, but we'll just have to wait and play this out and find out, see what Bitcoin does here. Either this is a bottom, it makes it through this box and heads to the upside, or we have, or we got that one more flush coming here. The market is looking good. You have everything, the total market cap, the total 2, looks good, looks like possible bottoms. It's getting close, guys, for sure. I mean, Bitcoin dominance is rolling over today. It's taking a pretty good, it's down almost 1.5% roughly. Look at this drop in the last 4 hours. I mean, it's just bleeding out. So are the alts going to start running? Is it time? Is this this 382, is it starting a 5 wave down from here, or is this thing gonna finish this 5th wave and get that in, or is that it? Is it breaking down? You can see it's on the 4 hour. You'd have a trend line up through somewhere up through here, very close to hitting any kind of trend line, coming down through here. So maybe, right? Maybe close. Let's take a look at that total 2 once. Regardless of anything, guys, we are very, very close to the end of any kind of beat down here. I truly believe that. I think we're very, very close if we haven't already finished this up. And this is done. Now that this wick, it, I don't think anybody would be using that, but I said, man, look at the total two even. Total two even just hit that 1618, and bounce. You got the total two. That's a fifth wave. The total three. Look at the nice bounce we're getting here. What's this up? 0.95, almost 1%. That hit it right on the dot, and the total market cap, with Bitcoin in it, it shot through and made it a little bit lower, but you got 5 waves in every single one of these, completed 5 waves. Is it the bottom? We'll see, right? All these 5 waves down, looks good. What's that line there? Is that's a total 2. Is that hitting the top? Yeah, that's hitting the top, bouncing off the top of our wedge right here. Okay, retesting the top of this wedge. That's what you got going on here with this thing. Is this more like in here, like this? The top of it with them wicks, or we go with the closes. Closes would be somewhere around there. I mean, it's about time, right? We really can't have this go any lower. Then it goes back inside the wedge, and that's it. These things have another leg up yet. $2.5 trillion. This is down to almost 1 now. So can you imagine this run that we're going to have? The total market cap. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. It is going to be unbelievable. I mean, we have this alt season coming with this total 3. This excludes Bitcoin and ETH. It's at 822. We're looking for this to double up to almost 1.6. Actually, 1.6, 1.65. Okay, so we're looking for that. That has not come down and touched the top of this wedge at all. But we have completed corrections in all of these. All right, so time is near. We will know very, very soon. That is for sure. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Come over and sign up for weeks. It's in the description of the video, and trade with us over there on Leverage. They got some great new sign-up bonuses and stuff for new sign-ups. There's a link in the description of the video, and sign up for that level 3 membership. We'd love to have you. Have a great day, everybody.